Obi's presidency will usher in participatory leadership and end impunity, Labour Party says. The leadership of Labour Party LP has emphasized that the national movement led by Peter Obi, its presidential candidate, would end an era of impunity, greedy, selfish politicians, and usher in transparent and participatory leadership. This was just as the party eulogized supporters who turned out en masse for the party's rally held on November 11, 2022 in Edo State amidst the show of solidarity to its presidential candidate. The party said the show of support and huge turnout was without financial inducement, but a show of the people's commitment to ensure there is a rebirth of a new Nigeria. National Chairman of the Labour Party, Barrister Julius Abure, disclosed this at a dinner organized for the party's local government area wards and unit chairmen, secretaries, and support group coordinators in Edo State. Abure, who noted that there is much work to be done, urged obedience to translate the huge support for the party to vote at the 2023 general election. He described the state government action to deny LP access to public space as undemocratic, adding that the government benefited from a system that allowed the people support it in the last governorship election. According to him, Edo State government ensured they blocked the use of Ugbe Stadium, Uniben Sport Arena, UBTH ground, and host of others, but was unable to block the Baptist ground, which was eventually used by the party to flag out its presidential rally in Edo State. He called on the people to double their effort and ensure that Edo State will deliver 100% votes to Peter Obi at the February 2023 poll. On his part, the state chairman of Labour Party, Comrade Kelly Ogbaloy, also thanked the various support groups for making the party proud during the party's presidential rally, which held across 3 senatorial districts in Edo State. He charged supporters and party leaders to continue to convince others who are yet to know that Peter Obi is the way out of the present predicament in Nigeria. Wow. So this is what is happening here. The Labour Party is saying that Obi's presidency will usher in participatory leadership and impunity. Yeah, participatory leadership, because currently what is happening is a government of non-inclusiveness. It's a government of few. When they need your vote, they will crawl on the floor, they will do everything, and then they will make you vote them, just like APC has done in the past 8 years. They will come, 2015 they did, 2019 they did, they will buy your vote with 5,000 naira, they will buy your vote with a rubber of rice and then groundnut oil on top, and send 3 seeds of onions on top. And then by the time you finish giving them your vote, when they get to the office, they don't know you anymore. The next thing is themselves, they share the loot, they share the money, they share the allocation among themselves. In 4 years, a governor will become a multi-billionaire, senator will become a billionaire, House of Rep member will become a billionaire. Now we talk of people in the executive arm of government, the presidency. Those ones are, that is why the Nigerian system had to allot the Ministry of Petroleum to the presidency. So the president is the president and then the Minister of Petroleum simultaneously. All right, so that same petroleum that is the mainstay of Nigeria, they hold the key and they share the lot among themselves. So that is a government of non-inclusiveness. It has not included anybody. All right, it's a government of few. It's a government of few that are opportune to be there. And that is why they don't have business, they don't have job, they don't have anything. All they have is the huge amount of money that's stacking up both in cash and in banks, home and abroad for themselves, and they steal for even the unborn. That is how bad it is in Nigeria. They steal and even steal for the unborn. They steal for the unborn generation. Now that Buhari want to change money now, they are running and begging now to get more time to change all the cash they have stashed up in their houses. All right. So the government is not a participatory government right now. it is a government of few. And Obi's presidency is supposed to end that, and is going to end that. That is what they're telling us. It will also end impunity. Right now, people are doing things with impunity. People are stealing money with impunity. Somebody is moving huge amount of cash that is not allowed by the anti-money laundering law, by bullion van from bank to his house. And he said, don't ask me questions, it's my money. Is your money missing? And then people are stealing money. The legal system is also another big problem. Somebody is stealing 2 billion naira and is getting a court bail and punishment with 10 million naira. Is that a fair judgment? Are we not supposed to recover everything that person must have stolen? So it gives people room to steal. All right, you steal 5 billion, and at worst case they tell you to come, and court will fine you 50 million. So when you take 50 million out of 10 billion, what is left? You are still a very big man. So that's a big business. And that is why looting in government today is a big business, because the punishment method at stealing is not commensurate to the gravity of the offense of the stealing. And how can we measure up to that? And that is why the communist countries are very, very mean. You steal, you die. Anything you do, you die. Because of that, and nobody's above the law. Because of that, people run away from such crimes of stealing and looting public funds. So, but in Nigeria, you steal 10 million, you pay 100,000 naira as a fine in the court, and then they say settle out of court. That is why they say Nigeria is broke and individuals are richer than the country. That is not even all, sir. Somebody is stealing and they will come and tell you that it's only Nigeria that snake swallow money, monkey swallow money, rat, right, chop documents in the office. That's how Nigeria is. Look at Babachir Lawal that spent almost 1.1 billion naira to cut grass, all right, using an allocated contract where he has interest. Now he's been arrested. They cut it back to 544 million as the actual money involved. And even at that, he's been discharged and acquitted against EFCC court case, saying that they didn't provide enough evidence to indict the man. And the man is happy, smiling with 1.1 billion. You understand? How can we continue like this in this country and we expect the country to move forward? So that is why, and people are still living with impunity. And that is why Obi is saying, Labour Party is saying, that Obi's presidency will end this level of impunity that is wrecking the nation, because it is actually wrecking the nation. It is unfortunate that we have a system. So along the line, the chairman of the Labour Party, Barrister Julius Abure, appreciated the Labour Party members in Edo State and all the obedience in Edo State that supported the rally that happened in Edo State when Peter Obi visited Edo State. He appreciated all of them. Even the local government chairman, the candidate there that is coming for the Edo State governorship election, also appreciated the state very well and the entire obedience in Edo State. All right, they saw the kind of impunity that Obaseki displayed when he refused them to have access to the Ogbe Stadium for their rally, or the Uniben Sports Arena, or even the UBTH ground. They denied them that public space, thinking that by so doing they will inhibit them. Unfortunately, they made them more popular, because it means that they pushed them to the street where even the common man, people that never knew, and then it was a bigger crowd. He couldn't contain them. All right. So what he thought was a curse became a blessing in disguise at the end of it. And then that made the outing even more glorious and more tumultuous, because at the end of the day, they had a kind of unprecedented crowd that they never planned for. I learned Peter Obi even wept when he saw the turnout and the support. He wept. This is overwhelming. That's to tell you, it's God that is bringing this man at this time, and nothing, no evil will stop him. So thank you for listening. And that is what Obi is saying, and the Labour Party is saying, that Obi's presidency will usher in participatory leadership and end impunity in Nigeria.